right, Bobcats, here's another IXL question. I'm going to go ahead and work through this with you so you can see how it's done. I'm going to show you how to graph this line right here two ways. We can use the intercepts, or we can solve for y and use the slope and y-intercept. So I'm going to start with the intercepts method. So if we have this equation and we want to graph using the intercepts, we're going to plug in 0 for x and 0 for y and see what we get. So when I plug in 0 for x, we get that y is equal to -1. And I think it's pretty safe to say the same thing's going to happen when you plug in 0 for y, but let's go ahead and do it anyways. We get that x is equal to -1. Now we can graph that using the intercepts. So my x-intercept is -1, my y-intercept is -1. And you end up with this line. You have to make sure you're using a straight edge when you graph these lines, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to see where they intersect. It's really hard to draw a straight line without a straight edge. All right, so that was one way to graph that problem. Another way to graph that problem is to use the slope and y-intercept form. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides, and I get that y is equal to -x minus 1. So my y-intercept is -1. My slope is -1. So I go here, and then I go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, and I graph my line. Two ways to graph that line. Next, x is equal to 4. Now, if x is equal to 4, let's find where x is equal to 4. It's right here. Now, if y is 5, it doesn't matter. X will be 4. So if y is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, x will be 4. If y is -2, x is going to be 4. It doesn't matter what y is, x will always be 4. So you end up with this vertical line. And this line is every point where x is equal to 4. All right, and look at there. We can see right where these two lines cross. Okay, this point is x is 4, y is -5. So this is going to be our solution to the system of linear equations. Now we can plug them back in and make sure. 4 plus -5 is going to be -1, so that's good. And then your x is 4. 4 is equal to 4, so we know we're good with that equation too. Please let me know if you have any more questions. I'd be happy to record a quick video to help you through it.